What's up, guys? Happy Cobb Tuesday. Technically. 10 minutes left on this Tuesday night. Sitting here smoking a certain tobacco blend for the very first time. Mystery location, we're on my front porch. I was smoking inside earlier, and I did have the air filter going, but my wife was still awake, so she was smelling some of that remnant smoke that was kind of wafting around. So lesson learned. The air filter does work, but wait for the spouse to be like fully dead asleep, because if I would have smoked this at 2 in the morning, she wouldn't have smelled it at all. I mean, the air filter would have done its job, killed all the smoke. She would have woke up and not known that there was any tobacco smoking done in the house. Unless, of course, she checked my Instagram or YouTube. But she never does that. Brandy, wife, you say you love me, but you don't even subscribe to me. No, it's cool. I don't expect her to. She's not a fan of smoke. So, this is going off the rails. Anyway, I could have waited till 2 in the morning, smoked in the house, but then it would not have been Tuesday, and I wanted to smoke this Missouri Meerschaum bloggity-blah shaped pipe. And if I would have done that on Wednesday, it would have been a breach of protocol, and I could have been censured by the YouTube pipe community, possibly had my license revoked, and I don't want that. Aristocob would have, sent a nasty letter to me. Light my face up. Okay, so we are. Hey! So we're on the front porch. And I'm smoking a cob. I like cobs. I like briars. But I'm really loving Meerschaums. So, well, this isn't exactly a video response to Amy Mack, who, if you're not subscribed to, you totally should. Amy is a YouTuber out of Springfield, Missouri. Which, by the way, my brother is going to be performing in Springfield on the 9th of September. I think that's a Friday. I don't know, it's like a bunch of people, including Jamie Lynn Spears. Britney Spears' sister. Anyway. My point of all that is, go subscribe to Amy Mack. And enter her contest. What I'm smoking today for the very first time is Cornell and Diehl's Gentleman Caller, which you probably can't see because there's a single light bulb illuminating this dark space. Nathan Teeters, my buddy who lives a half mile that way, who's a great guy, a good friend, and a great pipe smoker, actually. He gave me a jar of Gentleman Caller and Royal Yacht. He's like, you can just have it, dude. So that didn't give me a lot of high hopes. He was like, hey, man, just take it. I don't care. Can't see. You cannot see. But trust me, it's a ribbon cut, and there's all kinds of like little green leafy things in here. That is deer tongue, which is an herb. No. I'd heard of this blend, and he was over here the other day, and I opened this up, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is over the top, sickly, cloyingly sweet. with like this herbal pungency that I cannot even describe. Oh gosh. It's unique. It's interesting. The tin note, it just depends on who you talk to because it's subjective. I think it's way over the top, crazy, not that pleasant. It's, oh man. Some people like it. But it's that deer tongue. It's an herb. It's, I don't even, whoever thought to put it in pipe tobacco, I don't know. So my initial impression of the tin note was like, oh my God, this is going to be bad. So I lit up the pipe, and surprisingly, what I tasted was burley. Because that's what's in this. Virginias, burleys, perique, and deer tongue. Could taste the burley, and I could taste, you know, some of the sweet Virginias. And as I got the rhythm going, as I got my cadence going on the pipe, I could start to taste this underlying deer tongue, which I could not, on my own, I could not describe it to you because it's just too weird. And let me tell you, the flavors in the pipe, when you're smoking it, very, very mellow. It's very subtle. So that's good. It's not over the top crazy like in the tin note. So I'm smoking this, and I don't know how to describe this, so I get on tobacco reviews. And this is one of the highest rated C&D blends. Gentleman Caller. The people are describing the deer tongue flavor, and the flavor overall, they're saying it's floral, it's minty, and it's like vanilla. Now, I personally I could not arrive at that description on my own. But I get it. I can see how they would. And I guess as I slow down, remember, this is my first bowl. My very first bowl of this stuff. And I'm not even done with it. You know, as I slow down and I take my time to tease out the flavors, I can see that. And I think I'm being a little overly critical because I'm smelling the tin note. But it's actually pretty tasty. It's not bad. It's pretty good smoke. And I'm looking forward to trying it again. I'm going to finish this. I'm almost done with this, guys. It's a good smoke. It's pretty good. But it's only good because all those flavors are very like mellow. They're very subtle. They're all like kind of just hanging out in the background, just kind of like, hey there, how you doing? We're the flavors you'll be enjoying tonight. You doing all right? All right, yeah. They're just really kind of backing off. They're not in your face like, hey. Sorry, I haven't been drinking yet. There you go. That reminds me, I was out on the porch the other day, like early in the morning, and my son had just woken up. And I was smoking like brown bogey, or I was smoking one of those ropes that I'm really digging. And the nicotine was just racing. So I was like all hyper, and my son comes out, and I'm like, hey John, how's it going? Woo! You know, not exactly like that, but I was like, and I say, it's the nicotine, son. I promise I haven't been drinking. And he's like, I know, Dad. I know how you act when you're drinking. Oh, man. Kind of felt ashamed of myself, but proud of him. So yeah, so we're nearing the bottom of the bowl on this. And yeah, it's just got like a subtle herbal flavor just kind of hidden in those burleys and those Virginias. Retrohale it if you want to experience more. Well, that puts me at 10 minutes, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your comments. Smell my beard.